Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we have question 165 for our DevOps SRE interview preparation. The idea of this channel and for these questions is for you to be super ready for any interview questions that you might face. So I'm going through the top 15 topics that I've discovered to be the most important one based on research on LinkedIn job descriptions. The ones at the top, like cloud, are more important than the ones at the bottom, like system design. But as you can see, from 35 jobs description, even system design came up 17 times. So those topics at the bottom cannot be ignored. However, it is true that you should be focusing on the first 5 or 6 more than the ones at the bottom. Okay, today we're going to go over topic number 1, cloud, in particular AWS. That's our topic today. So question today is, explain the difference between Cloudformation's stack policies and change sets. Oh, I forgot to do a slideshow. Let's do that so you can see better. So what is the difference between stack policies and change sets in AWS's Cloudformation? And how do you use them in production? So that's the question. Here, the interviewer is really looking for your knowledge about Cloudformation, which is basically kind of like Terraform, but from AWS, except it's not as powerful as Terraform is, in my opinion. It's also not as heavily used as Terraform. Definitely not as heavily used. So anyway, the interviewer here is probably looking for some knowledge about this particular tool from AWS, probably because he or she is using this in the current environment that he or she has. Quick reminder, floydspencer.com, where you can get 1-hour session from my career coach. And I'm not financially affiliated with him. He is very passionate about helping people who are in the job market. That's why I always mention that in my slides. So what is first of all, what is Cloudformation? Cloudformation is like a UI-based tool where you can have code, if you will, inside AWS, from which you can create infrastructure just like Terraform does, except Terraform is much more coded and text-based, and this is a little bit more UI. It is still text-based, but it's in the AWS's UI that where you put in the code, right? So the stack policy really is about what people can do with it. For example, you may not want to allow developers to apply your Cloudformation changes into a particular account or a particular environment and whatnot, right? So you want to set those boundaries on what people can do to what infrastructure using Cloudformation, right? That's the idea of stack policies. These are basically almost like a security boundaries, controls around what people can do. Now, that is completely different than a change set. A change set is like Terraform plan. If you're familiar with Terraform, when you write code or make a change in your code base, when you type the command Terraform plan, it gives you what changes you're about to make, so you know exactly what's happening. That is the CloudFormation change set is basically that. It shows you what changes are about to be made, so you're familiar, so you know what changes you're making before you actually make them. If you have any further questions, you can find me on LinkedIn or leave a comment below, and I will try to help you out. All right, I will see you in the next one.